we've seen grace the game.
Yes, these guys have got that blank slate approach, and they said, okay, is this how we have to do it? Is these the win conditions to win? And again, these guys pick it up because momentum, we've spoken about, we've parroted it so much, but it is such an integral part of this game. And sometimes you could prepare in the greatest way possible for these big events, but on the day, just something flips on its head. But these guys, they said, you know what? I want to have a good start, and they're doing that. But unfortunately, for both of them, only one of them can qualify in the winner's side on this side of the fence here. Guile versus Ed. I think this is a pretty even matchup, to be honest with you. When either character has the life lead, they've got the tools necessary to hold the lead well. But Sahara's been pretty exceptional in Burnout, especially when he played against Punk prior moments, Ridge.
Also, Sahara, I saw those Travis Scotts. I see where that money's going, bro. But beyond that, tried to go through the early boom with the DP, right? Just a little bit short on the horizontal range, allowing Lexx to get a full punish. You can see Sahara already turning it back up.
I'm going to get the forward throw here. Lexx is respecting the damage output that Ed can dish out. That's why he's taking a couple of throws, but that was a sensational backdash there to get a little bit of damage and build some real estate from the corner.
Yeah, Lexx is extremely good at cycling through his defensive options. You will always see him be very active defensively, whether it be parry, throw tech, wake up with a button, backdashes we just saw. And what a play from Lexx right there. Knowing Sahara was going to nullify, but hey, I'll be right there with the bazooka knee before you can get that projectile out.
There's a situation, I think, with Guile especially, where it's how he monopolizes the space after a fireball. If you think you can kind of counter back with your own, especially in EX1, if Drive Rush Bazooka Knee gets you and beats the punch, that's punish counter, free damage, baby. Nice check there from Lexx again.
Yeah, Lexx, right, he's been really challenging a lot of these knockdowns. Oh, but this time, Sahara, beautiful spacing, gets the whip punish. Now we're in the corner. Oh, and again, he saw the backdash and wakes up with a crouch medium punch. Great reaction.
Which means that backdash he got prior is going to allow him to wake up with buttons and then supers. Okay, it's unfolded now. I like it. The unravel of defensive options.
That's what we were saying, right? The cycling through the defensive stuff from Lexx, extremely potent. Right now, though, and then the throw tech, right? He's shown so many, but what a perfect parry into the punish from Sahara.
Ooh, no whiff there because that has been a little bit nerfed there, that crouching beating kick from Ed, but it's irrelevant now because of the positional advantage that Lexx is building. He will build up to that level 3, but the EX cycle uppercut breaks away.
Indeed, right. Now Sahara's just gonna go raw level 2.
Good choice.
Oh, but beautiful defense from Lexx right there after blocking the first normal, straight OD flash kick through it. And now try to drain some of this drive meter from Sahara.
Spraying it out here. Nice down medium kick anti-air, but solid punch is about to be completely depleted here. Pulls him in, and instead, he tried to go for a delayed tech there. You could see he was walking back, so drive reversal wouldn't work. EX flash hit wouldn't work. So Sahara knew what walk back covers.
And Lexx felt the need to tech in that moment because he would have died to throw, right? You probably don't see Lexx tech in that moment if he doesn't die to throw.
Tech there again. And remember, you actually build less meter and drive gauge from throw teching now as well. So it's not as potent, but I'll tell you what is potent. It's going to be this damn combo from the Psycho Cannon. He's going to have to switch up the follow-up because he's not mid-screen.
Oh, but that's still nice damage right there from Sahara. Waking up with a throw, gets level 1 for it.
He needed the space again, garnered as much space as he possibly could, and the crouching heavy punch did not work because even that range looked ambiguous to us.
Yeah, I was going to say, he found the dead angle right there, right? Where the hitbox for that crouch fierce was just nowhere to be found on Ed's jump in. So great angle of approach from Sahara, right? That's really the art that doesn't get talked about a lot when it comes to jump-ins, right? Trying to pick those dead angles to where opponents either have trouble cross-cutting or just lose outright.
Remember, Flash probably would have lost there as well because he didn't have his charge, so he had no choice but to use the crouching heavy punch there. But Lexx, he's not going to let that phase him. He's not going to be deterred. He's going to go right back in and try and get a life lead here.
Again, the hit early, knocked down. You saw a little slight hesitation before that, but now we get the perfect parry, Sahara.
Because he wants to keep that momentum. Basically box him in, marshal him in that corner here. He's waiting for Lexx to do another delayed option, but he respected it.
Yeah, exactly right. You saw that fierce was a slight delay, just in case Lexx woke up with something. And now he calls out the snatcher with a DI, set up shot.
Interesting, he didn't go for a mix-up. He normally goes for a mix-up or a safe jump after that, but he's just playing it safe with the zoning because he knows his dry gauge is low, so he doesn't have to overcommit too much.
Yeah, and Lexx, right after that, his drive gauge was low as well, right? So you just want to set up shop, refuel, and go about it from there. He was doing a great job. I love that. Sending out the OD projectile, out prioritizing the fireball.
Oh, lovely bait there from your boy Lexx, and he will decimate that life gauge. Because I tell you what, there's been a couple of psycho uppercuts that have been successful on his end. So sometimes you've got to make the Capcom Cup jabs twitch. Oh. And he twitched in the right way this time.
Exactly. That was the very first interaction we saw. Sahara just didn't get a walk forward enough the first time. Oh, nice. Again, establishing the boom here. Sahara looking to jump over, but Lexx always so clean with the anti-airs.
Okay, perfect parry again. He's been perfect parrying a lot of those lights. And again, perfect parries and block strings now are actually more pivotal than on Wake Up. And that's why these guys are building momentum from those situations.
See, ooh, Lexx off that fierce. Yeah, the big delay on the drive rush cancel just in case Sahara tried to reversal with anything.
Oh, back throw. Nice. He respected it. I think he thought he was going to flash kick or something there. 100%. He's going to build the level 3, and he's going to have to go into the crossfire somersault here. Take that round, and it will put one game on the board to make it 1-1 as the scores on the doors here.
Lexx is not afraid to put his cojones on the table, man. Like, he will make some big defensive reads that are real scary, like that situation right there, right, where he's minus up against the Snatcher, the Charge Snatcher. But as you said, Sahara thought he would reversal because he's been so frequent about being active defensively. But instead, he just goes with the throw, ends up turning the momentum completely around. Damn, does he have a real tattoo on his knuckles? That's crazy. I've never seen that one, Lexx.
I'm telling you, man, these guys, they know what they're doing. They know what must be done, man. And again, I wish we had a heart rate monitor to see how they're really feeling on every interaction, because it just keeps going and going and going.
Again, just looking to establish the boom game early. Sahara teasing the Snatcher here and there.
Good block last minute, and another perfect parry on the jab. I think Lexx might have to change it up and do jab into throw. Let's see if Sahara reacts to that accordingly or adjusts on the fly, because these jab strings are not working out for him.
Yeah, a lot of time it feels like Lexx, throws less than most. He tried to get a throw there to switch the sides, right? But good tech from Sahara, does eventually find it.
Yeah, okay, there you go, yeah.
You exactly called it, right? He's switching it up now. Yeah, he knows all the parries, even though these haven't been punish countered, but he's looking for that exact thing.
But he might allow Sahara to reversal soon, because it's
Lexx is the one that ends up reversaling instead.
Level 2's there, the Psycho Cannon's there, and he might burn him out, Ringe.
Yeah, he is. Let's go with a stable route to make sure he gets that at the end. The drive rush does get blown up.
He's got one more Hurricane, so if he throws out a projectile on the Psycho Spark, he's dead. He's going to have to firm this one, I think. Move it back, yeah, move back. And he's going to have to charge it. Keep charging, Lexx.
Again, the confidence on Lexx. He even pressed the button in that instance right there. Blocks out the DP. Yo, the clutch on this kid.
And that's it, man, because how did Joe lose against Kama earlier? In those moments like that. Tournament-defining moments there. Takes him straight to the corner there, and a perfect parry again. Ooh. Yeah, I think Lexx has clocked on how often he's doing it.
I like that as well. He switched up. He didn't go for the back throw this time. Went with the normal, but Sahara beat him to the button. Oh, waking up with it.
Get that space there. He generates as much space and time as he needs before Sahara comes breathing down his neck. Gets a soap back kick. He's about to put that level 3 again, and he's not going to cancel into it on this sequence, but the next one, he's done it again.
Indeed, right. Yeah, the light into the throw. He tried to catch him doing something different that time. The eye is parried. Oh my goodness, bro. Lexx with a big tech throw. That's going to get him above 3 bars again. Level 2 off the step kick.
Okay, interesting. Try to cause a mix-up there or bait something out, but he still has some sonic breaks to work with. But that perfect parry, he's been constantly trying here, and it hasn't worked out. But he can activate the cannon if he needs to, but he is going to preserve the bar, because it is going to take it to the final round of this Game 3. And I tell you what, pivotal's an understatement. Whoever gets a 2-1 lead here.
100%, man. The composure from Sahara at the end of that round, so impressive to be able to consistently parry the DIs rather than try to DI back or anything like that on low light. So smart.
Under these conditions, man, some things you do in this game are exceedingly difficult, but these guys make it look like another day at the office. Gonna get pushed back here, but Sahara needs a clean hit so he gets the dream combo.
Indeed, right. You know he's going to be scheming on that. What a perfect parry to blow up the second boom.
Locked in the corner.
Oh, the empty low.
Lexx has a flash kick. There it is. He literally done it right as I was thinking about it there, because he needs a breakaway once again. But the next hit, and it's a trade, and he will confirm into the chamber because he needs to lock him up and get the lead. And you can see him giving that little pop-off in your top right side of the screen, and Lexx looks a little bit deflated, but he can't show too much emotion here.
Yeah, them Sam Presti trade combos, bro, they definitely do a lot of damage and a lot of demoralization. Oh, but we got, of course, Sahara supporters in the building. When Lexx actually had to face Tokido, he talked about wanting to shut down the reject fans in the crowd. He wanted to make it quiet. He's got to do that.
Much noise.
Got to do that up against Sahara as well, man. Plenty of good A squad supporters out there. This man is Capcom Cup champion after all.
Yeah, I'm going to be curious to see, well, a perfect parry. And again, if you go back and watch that set he done with Killjoy in the grand finals, you'll see he has one of the best perfect parry games in the business. He's actually been executing it really well against Lexx's entire tool set here, Rinj.
100%. We've seen it time and time again. It's been impressive that he hasn't gotten caught too often with the punish counters.
Damn, he done the right read on the heavy.
Lexx just jumped back.
He's lucky that it wasn't longer, like the medium one.
Yeah.
Lexx is going to have to go in soon. Nice anti-air with the standard medium kick.
Yeah, it's looking good, right? He's got the life lead, trying to make Sahara come to him.
Yeah, but Sahara's on the prowl. That's the biggest problem. Perfect parry again.
Ooh, beats him to the button. Now it's getting real scary in terms of health. And again, man, just the snatcher block string right there. Lexx trying to nickel and dime Sahara, but he hasn't been able to find many hits. Does find one there, and a little bit of a tag there.
Yeah, slowly chipping away, just doing a little bit of tidbits of damage there that's working out. It's building up over time, and there's 25 seconds on the clock. I wasn't even paying attention.
Exactly. This has been a war of attrition type round, right? And Lexx is really just relying on the timer at this point. Sahara's got to make moves, but it's still, man, it can blow up for Lexx so quick.
Every second counts. Time waits for no one here, and he's going to activate the puncher again and try and force the burnout, and he does, but there's a lot of real estate on Sahara's end, but he actually needs to go for the gusto, do anything, but it's actually going to send him to his demise and give Lexx that round there via the EX Sonic Boom. Strategical play there from your boy.
Yeah, I love the sequence Lexx with at the end there, but Sahara again, a whip punish on a snatcher at 99 seconds, huge backdash.
Dude, this guy's defensive reads in situations I didn't think he'd take that risk, they've been absolutely phenomenal.
That's what I mean, like, he really will take the big risk defensively, and more often than not, he's right.
And Sahara hasn't delayed enough to see if how often he's going to backdash. That's the other thing. But Lexx hasn't given him that breathing room because he's had to work his way in continuously. And sometimes it hasn't worked out for him.
Yes, indeed here. Yeah, trying to catch him moving forward with the upside down kick. Just switch up the pace a little bit. Same thing with the step kick here. Tried the jump, thinking Sahara was going to commit to something, but we commit to the OD.
I can't remember the last time he blocked a flash kick. I think he's been hit by 90% of them at least.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, very nice spacing with a light kick, drive rush cancel, and Lexx ties up the set just like that.
You thought this man was going to go down without a fight? No, my friends. He wants this just as much as the next player. They are all here for a reason. They qualified for the Esports World Cup for a reason. And he's had a couple of bad round starts. Sahara's always been successful in the round starts, but this one was a little bit better.
Indeed. Now Lexx getting that space that he so desires. Yeah, to just try to catch Sahara coming in, whether it be with the boom, whether it be with the step kick, Sobot, the plethora of Guile options. Wow.
Damn, burnout so soon? Well, I mean, when my guy has been lost his color saturation, he's actually been all right.
That's true. Sahara's done a good job, but right now he's on the verge of taking a DI no matter what, and that's exactly what happened.
But watch the next choice. As soon as he gets that gauge back, pay attention to the choice that Sahara does. That's the key moment here.
Oh, he just ends up taking the throw for now. Oh, and Lexx waits for him to do something on wake up, catches the backdash, and he is on set point.
Hopefully he doesn't get too big for his boots here. No pun intended, but he's brimming with confidence. At least you can see it in his gameplay. His face is stoic right now. Good backdash. He's okay. He's clocked on to what was happening earlier.
Yeah, he ends up getting the air hit, so no big conversion for Sahara.
He needs to replenish as much drive gauge as possible. He needs to get back into that drive gauge safe zone, and that's exactly where he is now until Lexx pressed that heavy kick to take it away. Fantastic block.
Ah! And that was a huge tech throw, right? Finally getting that out from Sahara, gonna give him some breathing room, gonna allow him to build back that drive a little bit. Just in general, take the real estate advantage as well.
I think he should just wait here and try and get as much gauge back, but I think he's trying to keep it below the 3 bars and then activate the puncher again. Is he going to drive reversal? No. He's going to take a different risk here because he does have Psycho Cannon ready and available, and he does walk up and have the temerity to throw Mad Man in his face.
Beautiful though.
There it is.
Lexx continuing to just try to bully him down. Oh, and he ends up getting the back throw himself here. Keeping Sahara very low on the drive gauge. Builds some back with that parry, but you see he sends the boom and gets jumped in on. Oh man, we are going to a final round.
The Psycho Storm with the last punch in that clutch moment from the punish counter jump medium punch, and it's all to play for. I haven't got a coin in my pocket, so I can't really make the call now, but I'm sure the players will do it for me.
Oh man, how are we gonna start this? Boom, Sahara showing some respect to it early.
Yeah, notice how he waited this time, because before he's been as ruthless as can be. Perfect parry on the bazooka knee. Lexx still has options to wake up with, and he wakes up with a grab this time, Ringe.
Both players just back throwing each other into the corner. Lexx is the one that comes out on top. He's gonna activate the solid puncher yet again here. Draining that Sahara drive meter, dragon suplex. Tried it again, but a big back dash. Sahara's back in it.
Back jumped away, and a delayed jumping heavy kick just to stop him in his tracks here. Sahara is exercising impatience. It's literally showing in his gameplay now.
The stand medium kick, anti-airs have been so on point. Throws the parry attempt. Sahara cancels to avoid the punish counter, but he still gets burnt out. Tries to look for the chip. He jumps away and gets the punish. Lexx qualifies in the stage 2 of EWC over the Capcom Cup champion. Man, oh man. The prioritizing of keeping him below that 3-bar threshold to never let him get any drive rush cancel pressure started. Amazing stuff from Lexx right there. That really hindered so much of Sahara's game plan.
I think let's go back to what you mentioned prior to the set even beginning, right? The thing you said to stand out, the thing to look out for and paint the picture, it was the